Full high definition or high definition? Okay. Let's see here. Alrighty, guys. John and Bryce with Tribute.
What's going on? Tribute Talks. Doesn't that have a nice ring to it?
Yeah, I like that. So, John and Bryce with Project Tribute. If you're watching, please do us a huge favor, even if you're seeing this later on, and just shout out where you're watching from. Hit that like button. Just help us be seen by others. And really, how all the algorithms work is just engagement gets us put in front of others. So we're live on TikTok, Facebook, our supporter group, X, Twitch, YouTube, and LinkedIn.
X.
Yeah. What's going on, Andy and Brenda and Silly Sue? What's going on? Oh, and we're on Instagram too. I don't know if I said that.
The gram. Do it for the gram.
Do it for the gram. So if you're on TikTok, I'm sorry you're gonna miss out on some of the stuff, but hey Graham, we're streaming everything I can stream except on TikTok through the same platform. So we've got this big podcast studio. So my name's John. I'm the founder of Project Tribute, and then I got Bryce,
the director of operations.
Dun dun dun. And what we do is we fundraise for first responders. We are at 21 lives saved, and those lives have been saved through delivering gear such as tourniquets. So one of the ways we fundraise is through our shirt store, advocacy, donations, writing grants, and a lot of handshakes, high fives, and
rejections.
Lots. So we've put $250,000 now of gear in the hands of first responders across the U.S. And so we're just trying to get more gear in hands. And so we've got some updates for you all tonight. And actually, I think if the cameras work, I'm going to make one of our products live on the stream. So I'll have to let Bryce narrate, and then I'll run to the other room and go print one of the bracelets. But first thing is the buddy check.
Buddy check.
So do you know what a buddy check is?
Check on your buddy.
You're checking on your buddy. So if you guys will tonight, especially check on your buddies. 4th of July is coming up, and it can be a great holiday, but it also can be a tough one for some folks. So just check on your folks, check on your people. If they've gone quiet, if they've gone, different, just check in. Mm-hmm. So every time I see buddy, and I posted the image today on Facebook. I don't know if you saw it or not. Did you see it?
I don't know that I did.
Okay. On our Facebook page, Project Tribute Foundation, you got to go check it out. Hey, thank you for the like. Hey, what's up, John? What's going on? All right, so I'm gonna share the buddy check with you. Let's see here. Share screen. And I did find out if you do the tab, they can hear the sound too. See, also share tab audio. Share.
We're innovating.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. Okay. Can I click? No, I can't.
Now we can just watch movies with people or something.
Exactly. So this is a movie from the 90s.
Yes.
And if you, I'm going to let this sit up. TikTok, I apologize. I will show you. So we're sharing that to everybody here. If you know this movie, I'll move it over here. If you know that movie, what's going on, Davlin? Thank you for joining. Hey, what's up, Sierra? So you've never seen this movie?
Never.
Okay.
Not that I can recall from the photo I have been given.
It is, if you know this movie, you know this movie. So I've got it above Bryce. And unfortunately, the TikTok folks won't be able to hear it because the audio is coming through us.
Oh.
Dang it. Okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Lars, shouldn't you be watching the kids?
Oh, don't worry. I have them on the body system.
Body system?
Yeah, have a look. Buddy! Buddy! Buddy!
Buddy. You're obviously a very powerful man, Lars. Will you excuse me?
Yes, but with much difficulty. Buddy!
So every time I
That's
hear the buddy check,
Yeah,
I think of Lars screaming buddy.
that's funny.
So it's a movie that's got what, Ben Stiller in it, and he takes over a camp for, I think it's the movie's called Heavyweights.
Oh, that sounds familiar, but
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it.
So if you haven't seen Heavyweights, great movie. They do the buddy system. So anytime you
See-
hear me say buddy and you don't respond, I'm gonna yell as well, buddy.
See, first thing I thought of was Buddy the Elf.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, so tomorrow is America Day.
America Day.
America Day.
The best day in history,
So-
maybe.
Do you know why tomorrow is the 4th of July?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
Because we signed the Declaration of Independence.
There you go. Can you imagine how crazy that was back at that time? We're like, nah.
I'd like to remind people, I won't step too far onto my soapbox. We did that over what, like a 2% tax on a breakfast beverage? Don't look at how much you're getting taxed now. It'll make you very, very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Just look at the taxes coming out of your paycheck, and can you imagine if they tried to do that back then? It wouldn't happen.
I was trying to figure it out. Like, what meme could I do a video about tea tomorrow that people would understand? And I was like, man, I don't know if folks would understand it.
I saw the most fantastic
Uh-oh.
advertisement. Black Rifle Coffee Company did it. Do you know Tim Kennedy? They dressed him up as George Washington. And I straight up thought George Washington got resurrected. He looked like George Washington.
That's awesome.
So if you go, I'm trying to remember where you can find it because I thought I tried to look for it on, I think I just Googled it. So Google it, or you could look it up on, I know I saw it on Instagram. It is fantastic, but essentially Black Rifle Coffee Company, it's an ad for their coffee. And it's phenomenal. He's like a super powered George Washington. No, so
that's
it's
not it.
no, but it's look up. What did you look up?
I looked up Black Rifle Coffee.
Look
George
up
Wash-
Tim Kennedy.
Tim Kennedy. I misspelled Tim, but
Yeah, if we can show people this, they need to see it.
I will find it and put it on our Facebook.
We
page.
need to find it because
Okay.
it's phenomenal.
Sorry.
But no, it's a fantastic ad, and almost nothing make you think more America than George Washington stopping a cannonball with his bare hand and then jumping down to obliterate a British person. But
That's fantastic.
it was fantastic. Nothing makes you feel more American.
I hope someday we're at that point where we can just yeah.
Yes.
That's a life goal of mine.
It was so funny. If people need to see it,
That's
but
fantastic.
anyway, I digress.
Okay, so it's our Declaration of Independence, and we blow things up
Mm-hmm.
as a way to celebrate. And so the couple sidebars, please be careful. The joke is that tonight's the last night many people have 10 fingers. Don't be one of those folks, and have your first aid kit. Like if
Mhm.
you're gonna go pop fireworks, have a tourniquet near.
A tourniquet.
Like no, don't have a vehicle that's not blocked by all your party goers.
Mhm.
Like have okay, if someone blows up, who is sober enough to drive us there? Like have a plan. Also, if someone is not going to die or dying, don't call 911. Your neighbor blowing up fireworks, that's not a
No.
911. That's I mean, if you want to call non-emergency,
Sure.
but not 911.
No,
Like-
they'll be busy enough.
So if you are dialing something that is 911, someone needs to be dying or about to die. That's it. That's it. Like there's no other reason. So if you're just mad about something, but it can wait,
Mm-hmm.
non-emergency number.
Yeah.
So just my 2 cents. I like fireworks though.
Oh, I do too.
I'm not going to be doing them this year though.
No.
No, so because of the foundation, I've made a lot of innovations here, and fireworks are not within the budget this year because of taxes.
Taxes.
Again,
Back to the taxes.
Okay, so
Sore spot.
in fireworks safety, are you familiar with Back It Up Terry?
Mm-mm.
You don't.
Maybe I might recognize it. It sounds more familiar than.
Okay, so we're gonna do another back it up, Terry. So I'm gonna share my screen.
I like this feature.
See, I spent some time prepping for your arrival today. Like it's just that simple.
I wonder if I can find.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
There you go, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry? Terry, what you
I just want to point out the camera never moved off of Terry. He wasn't like, back it up, Terry, you're going to die. Let me help you. He was like, oh, Terry, going to get hurt, but I'm going to film this.
At least I'll have it on video.
Yeah. So that is back it up, Terry.
That's
So Miss Sierra put the non-emergency number to Bartlesville. It's probably, I think it's Washington County, actually. So if you are that person and you need to make a complaint about fireworks, that would be the phone number. Do not dial 911 wherever in the country that you are for fireworks. Like, again, 911 is someone's going to die or is dying.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
Go yell at your neighbors.
And
as an alternative to calling 911.
Yeah, I mean, you
go say it to their face.
There you go. Yeah, and there's some cities have ordinances, some have permits. I don't know.
as a user of fireworks, you should be mindful of where they're going off.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a decent amount of rain all in a single hour. That was wild. That storm was wild.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe we got that much rain that quickly.
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
Okay, so we've got about 18 more minutes before our board meeting starts. So if you guys are watching and you're on our GroupMe group for volunteers, you are more than welcome to join the board meeting. It's just trying to be as transparent as possible. So anyone that's interested, we've got our GroupMe. If you just go search on our Facebook page, we've got the link for that.
Yep.
And you can just join, and I've got the link for our board meeting. But a lot of the stuff we're already open about. Let's see here. So the quick things. So upcoming burial mounds, we've got July 26th and 7th. The slots for competing are full, but there is a wait list. However, we're going to be running our hospitality tent for the first time. So I've got 3 ice chests looking for help. Just handing out bottled water and Gatorades, and then probably some snacks. I'll go to Sam's Club and see what I can snag.
General hospitableness.
Yeah, you do need to be somewhat friendly, even though it's going to be really hot. So, all right. Other than that, Baxter Springs Jeep Invasion, that is huge.
Heck
and it's
yeah.
one day, August 17th, running from 5 to 10 p.m. in Baxter Springs, and it's going to be running in the Kiwanis Park. So they do it's focused towards Jeeps, but anybody's welcome. It's just trying to revitalize the town in a huge event. But it is Project Tribute is the beneficiary of all the funds raised for that. Once all the vendors are paid, then the profit, for lack of a better term, is sent over to Project Tribute.
They changed it up a little bit, 5 to 10 p.m. Last year it was like 8. No, not 8. It was like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. Yeah,
all day. We were all sick. It was great. Yeah, so they were trying. So Brent, it was a great event. So Brent and Leslie, they took feedback from everybody and pushed it back. He has a DJ and lots of food. I mean, there's a lot going on. So we'll be promoting that pretty heavily once we get there. And then October, we're going to do our Trick or Trunk. I don't have a date yet. We always have that debate on when's the best one. Huge turnout last year.
Oh yeah.
I
think we got a little lucky because everybody else got rained out because everyone else is a loser. But, but we still had ours, and a lot of people showed up. Probably from those events that decided not to run. Losers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and we had a great turnout from just the Jeepers and Dewey PD, Bartlesville PD. Yeah. It was a great event. So we're going to do that again.
It was the best.
Patriot Auto, their maintenance team, they've kind of pulled up a bunch of funds together with Thorn and not just maintenance team, but definitely the shop folks. They funded all the candy that we had, which was phenomenal.
Thank you.
November, we'll do our bake auction. December, we'll do a bake auction. And then the big one in December is Flags for Warriors. We're going to run a banquet. And it's just kind of a way for us to thank our volunteers, to have, to break bread with each other.
Yep.
It is going to be at the Doghouse at Old Red in
Old Red.
Tishomingo. Tickets are $35. It is a really nice spread. And then I forgot, it's on the ticket. I don't remember if booze or, I think it's cash bar, I think, but I'm not positive on that.
Would it be accurate to just say it's a nice old country bar?
Yeah, it's I haven't been there, but so you and I need to go up there sometime and just go have lunch.
You've heard the song "Old Red," right?
Mm-hmm.
I assume that's what it's
one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, that's a great song.
It's a good one. So December 14th from 5:30 to 8:30, and then what we're doing at that event is Flags for Warriors is going to be presenting flags, wooden flags that are handmade, and they're going to be presenting that to hopefully 3 nominees. And so we'll have a nomination form up. It's live. We're just going to start promoting a little bit heavier once we get past August to nominate a veteran that is serving their community and kind of going above and beyond. That way we can recognize them.
It's awesome.
All right. You want to talk laser?
Laser beams.
Laser beams.
They're not attached to sharks, but they are pretty awesome, and they can do some cool stuff.
So we made an investment, my firework money, and we now have a laser engraver that can engrave on any material pretty much whatsoever. So I've been spending the last couple of weeks just learning and practicing with it. But one of my goals is to make wristband bands, and so I've got one on me. Let's see your camera. There we go. So mine has Project Tribute, 21 lives saved, established 2020 written on it. And we're going to get those put on our website. I'm thinking by this weekend, but I'm not sure on that. But we're going to start making where you can get custom drinks or drinkware, basically just about anything. But the nice thing is then you can go on our website and say, hey, I want the white 20-ounce cup. And, hey, what's going on? Bear Actual, that's awesome.
Hey, Bear.
So the whole idea is that we can customize this cup with this design. I just got to figure out how to do that on the website. But what that means is at, let's say, Baxter Springs or Okie Overland or any of these events, we're going to be printing things to order right there in front of you. Most of the items like these bands, they're going to take 1 minute. And so actually I was going to go, I've got a band already loaded up, ready to go. So I'll show you guys if you'll, I'm going to step away from the mic and go into the other room and start printing.
And I'll narrate.
Do it.
And I'll narrate.
On narrate?
I will narrate.
Oh, you'll narrate. Yes. I was like, okay.
If I run out of stuff to talk about, I'll just start talking about how much taxes irritate me.
Or text to donate. Okay.
Or text to donate.
I will be right back. You're going to see, so on the right-hand screen, so it's we'll call it a jig, but on the left of that black bar, that's a bracelet. So that's a blank ready to be printed.
It's ready to go.
Yep. And I've already got it sized and everything. So I will be right back and show you guys how fast this is.
I'm going to time it.
Minute 38.
I'm going to time it anyway.
Because it tells you how long the thing's going to take.
Oh, well, you're not fun. Technology.
All right. I'll be right back.
Take 1 minute and 38 seconds. But super cool feature. It's something where, we can go to events and we can do something like this where, somebody could walk up on the street and say, hey, my friend, family member, somebody had a, they fell in the line of duty and they want to get something to commemorate that friend or family member, whoever it might be. And it's something where when we have this feature, we can make these on site for somebody that were to walk up to us. So like John said, it'll take 1 minute and 38 seconds, and here it goes. You can kind of see it already outline and everything there, but it's a super cool tool. And John spent all his firework money on it. So we're going to edit it real quick, but I think we're going to get a new one. Oh, nice. It looks slick. That was quick. That wasn't even 1 minute and 30 seconds. He had me unprepared.
Sorry.
Look how quick that was. That took what?
I got to find the camera. There we go.
That might have taken 10 or 15 seconds once you actually got to the machine. Look how slick that looks, though. But like I was saying, theoretically, we can make that for just about anybody that walks up, during any event or show that we go to, and we could customize it per whatever that person wants. So it's super cool. And like John was saying too, we can do bracelets, we can do mugs. It'll print on just about any surface. So it's just a matter of us figuring out how. So for example, John has printed on glass. One of the glasses he printed on, it burned right through. So you learn a lesson and you move on there. But he did successfully print on, you won't be able to see it real well here, but he successfully printed on this decanter here. Project Tribute Foundation, 21 lives saved, and then a nice little quote on the back with the Project Tribute insignia. So it can do some really neat stuff, and it's going to really widen our horizons when it comes to being able to not only make our own product, but also customize stuff for people, you know, when we're at events and whatnot. So he's going through and he's going to make another one here. But it's super cool. It's super quick. It's super efficient. Only slightly smelly if you're printing on something that could burn like wood. But there it goes. But yeah, like I was saying, it'll print on just about anything from glass to, I mean, glass, leather, wood, metal. If you can name it, it can probably print on it. So, and that too, if any of y'all decide that's something that you want something to commemorate someone, one of your loved ones or something like that, just let us know, and you know, we can easily print something like that up. We're still learning, so we're still figuring everything out. We did print out a whole bunch of stuff though that we plan on, if we haven't already, John may have already done it, but we plan on dropping off a whole bunch of stuff at the Wild River Boutique up here in Bartlesville. Oh yeah, John, we are definitely bringing that to our next event, because it's just one of those things, and John always talks about it too, is that it allows us to be able to provide a service for people when we're at events. So people walk up, and not only can we, you know, we'll still have shirts and we'll still have stuff like that. We're probably going to narrow our selection of shirts down to a couple, you know, maybe at least for the next year or so, 2 or 3 different designs. Some solid ones, some of the favorites of the past year or two, and carry those for sure. But I think we really want to delve into this where we can literally customize just about anything for people. So John is making another bracelet here now. I think my favorite are the mugs. I'll see if John can bring in any mugs that it looks real slick. So if you know of our, if you know anything about some of the shirts that we sold, we have the 3 Skulls shirts where it has, I believe it's a firefighter, a police officer, and an EMT. And we were able to get that design engraved on some mugs. And I think that's probably my favorite, because the nice thing between this and vinyl is this actually allows, like, it's a super stark, thank you, sir. Heck yeah. It's a little warm. Too cool. So like I was saying, you've got it printed on glass. You probably won't be able to see it very well, but I kind of showed you the decanter earlier.
Hand me one of those. I'll show you. So
now we've got the tool for bending the bracelet and making it fit your wrist.
So there you go, sir.
Heck yeah.
And yes, John, I am bringing it. My intent is I've got to find like a carrying case, but yeah. So the whole idea, especially at like the burial mounds, is if you got a veteran that wants one of these bracelets that has their fallen service friend,
yep,
then we can do it. Or just even doesn't have to be a memorial; it can be anything. Like I had a investigator. They were asking us for, hey, I want to give these bracelets to my kids. All right, cool.
Dog tags. That's a cool idea.
Yep. So yeah, so we're going to be doing a lot of stuff, and then on our website, I'll have it where I can, you know, there'll be kind of a, hey, this is the standard one, and then this will be a way for you to tell me, hey, I want something custom in there. So yeah, so we're going to have hopefully lots of options. I've got a room full of failures and
I was telling him my favorite one is probably the mug with the 3 Skulls design on it.
Yeah,
the black mug,
yep,
or tumbler with the 3 Skulls. I was like, that is super cool. And I was saying too, it's super nice because it's like so if you compare it to like, so we have some the vinyl mugs and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The design is like so much more stark.
Yep.
It's super cool.
Well, and like on that glass,
Mhm.
that one's not perfect. It's a little crooked on there, but what I liked is it can't wash off. Like you're dimpling the glass. And so like I have a couple of glasses where it was vinyl on there and they're not dishwasher safe. Whereas that you can do just about whatever you want to it.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so coming soon, we will be able to print things on site, dog tags, bracelets, put coasters. I've got a bunch of the rock coasters. So if you're looking for something for 4th of July and you need drinkware, I've got a bunch of blanks ready for somebody that is looking for a new cup to celebrate the 4th. So tomorrow I'll probably go live for a little bit and print somebody's orders on live.
Cool.
And that's why we've got the camera set up in there as well, that not only can we show the work that we're doing, I can print it and you see your order being made if you wanted. Or you can just come on up to the shop or come to see us at any of these events and we will make something for you.
Heck yeah.
So
super cool.
You can also, hey, I've got this tumbler or I've got this item. I can print on just about anything.
That's what I was saying. Just about any material and just about any surface.
Alrighty, so we've got a board meeting that starts here in 4 minutes. Did you go through the text to donate?
I did not go through text.
So it is time. So if you are interested, there are lots of ways to donate. Bryce and I are volunteers. We have nothing but volunteers as part of our board, as part of our volunteer group. No one gets paid. So one of the ways we fundraise is through selling gear and trying to figure out from our shirt store at shopoverlandapparel.com, which I put on the description here. And then our website, there is a donate link. There's also Venmo and PayPal. You can just go follow us on or like us on, I guess, donate on Project Tribute Foundation on Venmo and PayPal. Just $5 a month makes a huge difference.
Huge.
So we fulfilled several requests so far this year. I've got 2 that are in production at the moment. One is going for the Jinx. I think it's Jinx Fire Department. And then we're going to be talking at our board meeting here in a few minutes about some other opportunities to fundraise. So if you guys want to help, you can also just go on our website, see the pending departments and say, hey, I want to own it and I want to help them fundraise for this request. We need your help.
Yep.
And it's not Bryce and I need different income. Bryce and I have day jobs. We need your help getting gear in hands of first responders.
Yep.
Just that simple.
Absolutely. And if you want to do that, you can text Bleed Kit to 918-856-3977. And like John was saying, anything from $1 on up is super helpful. We just, especially those monthly donations, that allows us to make sure that we can be consistently providing gear and to first responders, because we've got well over $400,000. I think
it's bigger than that now.
well over $400,000 in stuff that has been requested from us. And so we're trying not to leave people hanging, but it's getting difficult because word is spreading and people and, our first responders want help and we're trying to fulfill that. So if you can help us at all, please.
Alrighty, guys. So I think that's it for this. If you're joining us with the board meeting, you'll have to log out of this and click that StreamYard link that I put in GroupMe, and then we will have our board members joining shortly. So I appreciate everyone. If you see this later on, please just chime in, give us some ideas. So like John's thrown in dog tags and some other things.
For sure.
You can also email me, projecttributefoundation@gmail.com, or message us on Facebook. The bracelets, I think what we're talking about doing is some custom ones for like $25 or our generic Project Tribute ones for $10. We're going to work through the pricing on that, but the whole idea is to get products that help you guys and help honor your loved ones, or just have, a nice bracelet.
Yep.
So, alrighty. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Cool. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And be sure to tell your friends, family, coworkers, local businesses that we exist and we need their help. So Leah on TikTok, I appreciate you. And then we're going to be logging out of TikTok and then shifting over to our board meeting. So see you guys over there.
Take it easy.
All right, bye.